Hi, this is Melissa the Stamp Doc, and today I'm going to share with you a card that I created for TGIF challenges. This card features repetitive stamping and just a little bit of masking to create these flamingos in a row. I used the Fabulous Flamingo stamp set to create these images and also the Stamparatus. To start, I'm using FLIRTY Flamingo ink with the main image of the flamingo. I'm moving it to the second one without re-inking, and then I'm going to re-ink that again when I stamp the third one, and I move it down one more notch, and then once again I'm going to move that. Now I'm going to flip it over. I've already got the other part of the stamp in place, and I'm going to use Blushing Bride on that one. So basically what I am doing is stamping it at full strength and then moving it down a notch and stamping it off so that you get a lighter shade on that second and fourth flamingo. So I'm doing this one again at full strength, and then again I'll do that one with it being stamped off. Now we're ready to create the legs for that, and I'm going to use Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and for that one we'll just ink and stamp and move that down each one, so I don't do any stamping off on these. So very simple. We'll get those last two done. And the great thing is, if your image doesn't go just perfectly, you can always restamp that again and not have to worry about positioning. This final outline image, I'm only going to do the first and the third flamingo on this one. So I'm getting that inked up. I'm moving it down to the third notch, stamping that again. And then I'm going to place a post-it note there over that third one and just leave that plate in place. And I'm going to stamp the flamingo image on that. I'm going to use this to create a mask, and I need to create two of those so that I can mask off both of my fully stamped flamingos. So I'm going to cut those out, and then I'm going to place them directly over those flamingos that I have already stamped. And this will make sure that I don't layer that over those flamingos. So I'm going to ink up my stamp, move it to the second notch, and stamp that in between. And then we're going to repeat that for the fourth flamingo as well. And that is how you get that layered effect with those flamingos in a row. So I just remove those post-it notes. I'm going to add my greeting again with the black memento ink, and the Stamparatus allows me to place that just perfectly. Then I also need to add just a little bit of grass, doing that with the Granny Apple Green, and I'm doing that stamp on, stamp off technique that I showed earlier. So in this way, it's really easy to get your images right in a row. Here's another look at the completed card. And if you'd like to get a Stamparatus for yourself, you can order that in my online store. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe.